Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Pressing the escape key or start button is a good place to start. If you're in a hurry, hold enter or the back button to skip cutscene.
Jesus! I go unwillingly.
You'll know a deer be gone
And
too.
you know nothing.
I've played this before, but I don't remember where things are. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking. I pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think I should go dig up Bob's rifle out of storage. I'm not good with horror games. Oh, the Martin's house lies about 100 yards off of Snake Meadow Hill Road. There is almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of a gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Allred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the lay person. Hey, welcome to the stream.
you
Hope you're
know
doing
nothing.
well. Sorry, I have to look at my phone to see if anyone is watching. Bob, the kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps I guess they found the dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just the day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. Look at the map. Don't remember this. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us down stairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I fell for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It's hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. So, I don't remember what to do. To go to the basement? Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. The area we are working in has a lot of folks who practice, who I, I can't pronounce that. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I have prayed to Saint Death. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figure of Saint Death, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he could pray to God and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months. Layden. So I've had played this before, but I don't remember it too well. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Mrs. Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off the fear. Father Alden asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother, mother," the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down to check on things. I found Father Alden lying on his back unconscious. with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in his chair. Oh, let's see where to go next. Is this the right way? I don't think so. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came. So I raised my crucifix and began to write again. I don't remember where to go. Oh, I'm confused. Let's walk around. Okay, I think it was the basement I was supposed to go to, but I thought I did everything.
She is here.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I feel the I feel suspense.
I heard a door open upstairs.
Okay, let's go. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior father, with blank. When I confronted her, she managed to cut the power to the house and her own parents with her own. I have to go back to house. The nightmare I'm having, the nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you and I'm sorry, John.
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. She's died, priest. Mortis.
No, I forgot that happens. Wasn't paying attention.
Mortis.
Sorry.
Mortis.
I'm very bad at this. I did so poorly there. Let's get
A
this
gun with one bullet.
secret.
A gun with one bullet.
One more time.
A gun with one bullet.
I'm thinking of getting a true ending after. We did it. October 23rd, 1986. Dear Dr. McLaughlin, it has been 30 days since the beginning of my treatment here at Yale Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinell, who has been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinell's help, I have come to accept what really happened in September at the Martin family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomena, but rather the desperate actions of a young girl driven to violence by her dogmatic parents and old church rituals that are thought to drive out evil. I am happy to report that since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased, and I now enjoy peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute, contingent upon follow-up appointments with Dr. Spinell in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. Let's get the true ending.
A gun with one bullet. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me. I shall call upon him and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
Well, I want to thank you for watching.